patients across the country. They've continued to suffer. They're in pains because medical services remain paralyzed at least 91 healthcare facilities belonging to the federal government. 91 federal healthcare facilities. They can't access services. Patients have been left stranded in several hospitals. It is estimated that about 11,500 resident doctors who make up a significant portion of the country's 56,000 registered medical practitioners, they are currently on strike. 10 days into the strike. In case you don't know how important resident doctors are, let me give you an insight. Now, you know, when a student goes into the university to go and study medicine, they come out. When they come out, you know where they go straight? To teaching hospitals, to public hospitals. What do they go and do there? That is, you see, the moment they leave school and go straight to teaching hospital, they've become automatically members of NARD, resident doctors, because that's where they go to go and specialize, to undergo specialist trainings. And these specialist trainings, they form the backbone of healthcare service delivery. If you don't have them, you can barely have consultants, you can barely have all of those senior people. You won't be able to have them. That's what it means. Now, they are fighting for a few things. They want their unpaid arrears to be paid. They want working condition to be improved upon. I know, if we go to the federal government hospitals, even some state hospitals, you will see how dilapidated everything looks. There's hardly any test that you can get done in our hospitals. They will have to refer you to a private something somewhere. You can barely get all the drugs that you need at the pharmacy there. You'd have to refer outside the premises of the hospital. So the doctors are saying, make things better. Make our working condition better. That's on the one hand. On the other hand, you find one doctor attending to about 70, 80 patients per day. That's even if it happens, if he manages to get through all of them. They are understaffed. They are stressed. Highly stressed. Which means the workload on them is just enormous. If you're in their shoes, perhaps you would have. I mean, tell me what kind of force that is behind these doctors. If not the passion that they have. Without the passion that they have, most of them would have left. Maybe we would not have. I mean, most of them have left anyways. Maybe we wouldn't have any doctors left, as a matter of fact. Those that are still here are here for one reason or the other. My best guess is that they love this country so much. That's why they're here. Most hospitals, you go there, they will tell you there are no bed spaces anymore. In the hospital. Sometimes you see doctors contributing to help a patient. They contribute their own resources to help a patient. So what else do we need? What else do we want them to do? Shed blood? Of course, some of them have even donated blood before. So what else? What haven't they done? That's our first story. Let's move on to our second story today. Our second story is what has been trending over a week now, going into 2 weeks. This has been trending. Only that it keeps evolving. It keeps developing. It's a story that has been developing for God knows how long. This particular story. And you know what I'm talking about so well. I am particularly talking about the Christian genocide accusation or allegation that was thrown out by the US President Donald Trump. He threw that allegation out. Well, the Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, they had a press conference yesterday, and they said quite a bit about how they perceive the entire thing. I'd love for you to take a listen to what they said yesterday at their press conference.
Convenes this press conference, on behalf of the Nigerian Muslim Ummah to condemn to condemn the recent threats against the sovereignty of our nation, Nigeria. We have not been emphasizing the killings of Muslims, not because we are not aware that Muslims are being killed, but because we did not see it and we do not see what was going on as a religious war, but a national security issue. The world is aware, however, that some Islamophobic and unpatriotic Nigerians had authored a dangerous script, promoted it in the Western circles, especially in the United States, and got the attention of the highest levels of the United States government, which are erroneously made to believe that there is a Christian genocide in Nigeria. This is very unfortunate. When the United States of America President, Mr. Donald Trump, labeled our country disgraced, every right-thinking Nigeria was concerned because an ally that is determined to help a sovereign country to completely wipe out the Islamic in quotes, terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities. Such a country that is ready will offer to assist and collaborate with the country and not use such horrible language to describe a country. It aims to partner in wiping out the terrorists.
You can watch the show on Facebook and on YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. That was a press conference held yesterday by the Nigeria Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, NSCIA. And, almost immediately, the president of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, Bishop Wale Oke, reacted. He was visiting the Olubadan of Ibadan, and he said, and I quote him now, "There is no other name to call it. No Christian group is attacking Muslims. Patience of the church is being stretched." Bishop Oke explaining that the killings were being perpetrated by extremist groups such as Boko Haram, ISWAP, and splinter cells that invoke Islam during attacks, stressing that they do not represent the wider Muslim community. Bishop Oke listed the killing of Deborah Samuel, the abduction of Leah Sharibu and the Chibok girls, the attacks in Benue, Taraba, Southern Kaduna, Ondo State, Niger, and Plateau. He lamented that hundreds of Christians and pastors had been massacred. Bishop Oke expressed appreciation to Trump for raising concerns about the plight of Christians, but he urged Trump to avoid military intervention and instead support the Nigerian government. That's what Bishop Oke said. The president of Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, PFN. He said, and I quote, "Tinubu should ask for the cooperation of Trump instead of opposing him. The president should root out radical groups like Boko Haram and ISWAP, work together so that Nigerians can live in peace. The government should stand up and not play politics with it. Tinubu and the federal government need to cooperate with Trump to deal with this cancer." End quote. Bishop Wale of the PFN responding to NSCIA, Nigeria Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs. Professor Dibu Ojerinde was the voice of the person you heard earlier in that particular audio track. Many thanks to our partners, Channels Television, for that video. If you're watching on Facebook, you would have seen the video already. If you're watching on YouTube, you would have seen it as well. So let me get your thoughts on the first two stories that we've dropped this afternoon. 0201 2770 993. That is 0201 2770 993. And for female callers and female callers only, it's 0201 465 7190. That is 0201 465 7190 for our female callers out there. By the way, the Nigerian military have also reacted. Remember the clergy that recorded that video that called on the U.S. president to come rescue Christians in Nigeria. The Nigerian military went to his church. That's right, of course. Yeah, the Nigerian people, they went there and they had a session during the service there. Take a listen to what they said.
Yes, Master Jesus. Okay, I am Major General Fulusho Goyinola. I am from Osun State and the General Officer commanding 3 Division Nigerian Army, as well as Commander Official Nigerian Police. It gives me great joy to be here and to meet you, Pastor. It is really an honor. And I must say that this is the first time I am worshiping outside the barracks. So it gives me joy that I am also worshiping here in Kochi, in Barakallah. Of course, Pastor is somebody who is very popular, and I proposed in my heart that I have to come and get to meet him. So, sir, really, I'm honored to meet you, and I'm sure we'll communicate better after the service. I want us to realize that the armed forces of Nigeria, the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Navy, the Nigerian Air Force, the police, is your armed forces, it's your army, it's your police. I want you to realize that we are here for you. We are part of you. It's not a case of the army is different and over there and the people are here. We are all mandated to ensure that Nigeria is safe, is secure, and everybody can thrive in it. But we must have peace, because if there is no peace, there will be no development. And by God's grace, that peace, we shall get it.
There you go, the Nigerian military. Let me come and take your reactions before we go for a first break this hour. Please turn off your radio. You've got 60 seconds to share your thought. 60 seconds and 60 seconds only. If you would like to share your thought on the show, on the 2 topics this afternoon. And please, I beg of you, turn off your radio, please. It's very, very important that you do that. Please do that, okay? You can also send us messages on WhatsApp. WhatsApp number is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. If you are in the diaspora and you like to send us messages, or you like to call the studio, the calling is strictly for the diaspora. The calling on WhatsApp is strictly for the diaspora. They can call the WhatsApp number 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. Okay, let's start from messages that have dropped this afternoon. We have them as usual in huge quantity, in bales. That's all we have. That's how we have the messages here. So I'm going to start with this one here that says it's a long one. It says this is a very delicate moment for the country. When security challenges keep rising, every sincere voice should matter, whether it comes from a religious leader, a community elder, or the ordinary citizen. Pastor Adeboye has only echoed what many Nigerians feel, which is the need for both prayer and decisive action. At the end of the day, what people want is a safer Nigeria, not conflict between the church and the government. Let us hope the response from the presidency will reflect unity. This was even sent sometime. Let me take this one here. This is the latest one, actually. This is a very delicate moment. I think why did you resend it again? Why did you resend it again? Okay. I have an update here. Okoyemi says Johesu will start their own strike in 4 days. That is, Johesu is joint health sector unions. They will start their own strike, and that means total shutdown. That is what it means. It simply just means that you would maybe it's paralyzed activities now. This one is complete shutdown. Complete. Why deny what is obvious? Here below are facts, are real facts from quotes in support of terrorism, genocide, and pogrom in Nigeria by Islamist apologists. This person says fighting Boko Haram is fighting the Almighty Allah. Sultan of Sokoto, 24th of February 2020. It is not me that started Boko Haram. It's Qasim Shatima, Modi Sharif, 25th of August 2016. Boko Haram and herdsmen are the northern Nigeria freedom fighters. Adamu Garba said that attack on Boko Haram is an attack on the north. Muhammad Buhari said that in 2014. It would have been better if you had attached the links to these quotes there. That would have added more proof and evidence to what you're saying, okay? But let's go to break, Lagos. Let's go to break. When we return, we'll start with the calls. It's better we do it this way. Take the messages first. Then when we return, we do the telephone calls. Stay here with me on Nigeria Info's The Big Weekend on Hard Facts.
news and sports after this.
How do we make our cooking come alive, oh? For that tasty meal where you like, oh. I think you want cook food to impress, oh.
Whether it's jollof or na stew, even for porridge or spaghetti, cook to impress with Pepper Terra.
The ninth season of I Beg to Differ begins on Monday. After an enthralling conclusion to the 8th season, this season comes with a new twist. It's a battle of schools. At 4 p.m., the Outliers College faces elite crop schools on the topic, Nigeria should scrap WAEC and NECO for a unified exam. And at 5 o'clock, Ideal Crystal School faces Best Gift Comprehensive School on the topic, the Nigerian secondary school curriculum kills creativity. It's a new season, and the journey to the national tournament begins. I am Yvonne Ohaifo. Join Femi Daniels and me as we journey from the start of the season to the end. I Beg to Differ Season 9. 32 schools, one honor, one glory, one trophy. The champion of champions. League sponsored by GZ Industries, proudly supported by Obiwizi and Finna Microfinance Bank. I Beg to Differ. The tournament of champions.
Delicious meals, don't compromise, go for gold.
Rich, consistent taste. Cooking mouth-watering soups, stews, and jollof. Choose wisely. Choose Gold. Terra Gold Seasoning Cube.
One cube, endless possibilities. Terra Gold.
Say hello, Lagos. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Abuja. This is Kids FM, the family fun radio. Kids FM is packed with exciting drama, engaging games, inspiring stories, great music, and the kind of conversations that bring families even closer. From sunrise to sunset, we've got something special for everyone in the family. Kids FM is fun for children, cool for teens, and just perfect for parents. It's more than radio.
It's packed with educational content such as language shows, quizzes, storytelling, fun facts, and many more.
It's a family experience you can count on every single day. So, wherever you are, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or anywhere around the world, you can tune in live on 101.7 Kids FM or stream online at kidsfm.ng. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at kids.fm.ng for all the fun updates, giveaways, and behind-the-scene moments. Kids FM, let's play!
Mom's love is pure. It's so no cheetah. Mom's special jollof. It's a smile on your face. Mom's yummy fried. Cheers you up. Mom's tasty stew. Nourishes the family. Golden Terra oil. Tasty. Golden Terra oil. Nourishing. Golden Terra oil. Golden Terra soya oil.
Golden Terra Oil helps mom pour her love in the tasty, nourishing meals she cooks for her family. Golden Terra Oil, pour pure love.
We talk about the big stories and more.
Nigeria's newly appointed service chiefs have officially assumed duty, promising fresh strategies.
It's not just a proposal. What about enforcement?
Our judiciary has made a laughing mock center.
So why these people will leave the main problem and look for the one that is not important?
I've rendered homeless now. They can just go to places. Is that what the government is saying?
A system that has become so corrupt that men have sold their souls for bread.
Proposes 6 new states. I thank the nation for not using the word approve.
How will that people feel? And how will they think? How will the world see this country?
It's as if we are dead psychologically.
Because there is that propensity for officers to become political.
Everywhere you look in Nigerian football are failing spectacularly.
It's your station for talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back, Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to Hard Facts, the big weekend. I'm Sheriff Quadri. It's good to know that you're there, Lagos. Let's quickly move on to our third story. Our third story, will take it and I'll come take your reactions. Let's start with this one here. So, we have 2 more stories to go. The first one is the result, the outcome of Anambra elections. You can comment on it. There's no need for me to go straight into it. The incumbent governor of the state, Charles Soludo, won the election as declared by INEC. So you can let me know what you think. There were allegations of irregularities, votes buying to be very precise. They said vote buying was rife in that election. It was done openly. At some point, they were even giving people gala and malt so that they can vote. Quite a lot. Just let me know what you think. Our fourth story is about something horrible that happened in Ogbomoso. A teacher at a school. The school is called Seun High School, Ogbomoso, in Oyo State. His name is Fatai Adegoke. He has died. How did he die? He reportedly died after being brutally attacked by his own students. What happened? He reprimanded a group of students that he caught gambling in a classroom in the school. He caught them gambling. He reprimanded all of them. The student was said to now descend on him. They descended on their teacher. They beat him mercilessly. Today, can we have the picture of the late teacher online? If you want to watch, go to our Facebook and our YouTube right now. Go and see what they did to him before he gave up the ghost. His own student did that to him. Yes, what you're watching now, his own student did it to him. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. He was later rushed to the hospital, but he succumbed to the injuries sustained in the assault. This happened in Ogbomoso. What do you think would happen here in Lagos, where we've been crying of drug abuse in our schools, where we've been shouting about this thing in our schools? How can students gang up and did that to their own teacher? Azao. Like Azao. How? This is terrible. We have to go beyond statement because I see that some teachers' unions have been releasing statements and all of that. But it needs to go beyond that. To me, this is a signal, is a symptom, not the disease itself. Because the root cause itself, we need to begin to sit down to find a solution to it. That's him. Yes, you can see him now. You can see his picture, and then the picture of him with one arm broken, the others, yeah. They did this to their teacher. Unbelievable. Let me come take your reactions, Lagos. 0201 2770 993 and 0201 465 7190. Again, I beg of you, please turn off your radio if you're calling me. It's very, very important that it's quite important that you do that, okay? I'm going to quickly activate this one here. Now, here we go. You've got 60 seconds, please. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Good afternoon.
Yes, please.
Yeah, thank you. This is Emmanuel from Barika.
Welcome.
Oh, yeah, thank you. As regards the issue of US, for me, what I'm against is what US said, that they are coming to defend Christians. I didn't mean they said they are coming to defend Nigerians. I think I would have loved it. But if they are allowed to come into this country, we should just forget the country is gone already. So because we are entered, they are even in worse condition now, particularly Libya, Iraq, Sudan, Afghanistan. So if they should come, there's going to be. I'm not praying for a war, but there's likelihood of something like that being happen. And then security situation in Kaduna has drastically reduced. I'm happy that the Reverend said, I have said that no more killings like that, unlike before, particularly the Buhari administration. But I'm concerned that one particular, hello?
I'm with you.
Okay, but I'm concerned one particular caller called and spread fake news, one Amos. So, politician, we give comment.
Thank you.
Based on our sentiment.
Thank you. Thank you for calling, Mano. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much for calling me. Let me take another call. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. Good afternoon, rather. Good afternoon, please.
This is my Babalede.
Let's hear you.
For the promise of Donald Trump in Nigeria, it worked by me. You understand me? Since our Nigeria politicians, our APC led by Tinubu, they want to fight this insecurity. How can they kill your citizens? 20, 50, 100, 200 human beings, not animal, not chicken. They don't even care. They are all they are thinking about is 2027. All of the 2027. Now the top dog cost now. All of them are shivering. Even see, Nigeria president is the most powerful president in this world. You understand me? By paper.
I don't agree. Yeah.
Not by action. Yeah?
By paper or by action, I don't agree with you, but it's okay. Go on. It's
by
your
paper, not by action. If not by action, look at Donald Trump. Nigeria president
it's your opinion.
That Donald Trump in America. Look at Donald Trump. He called for America. Nigeria, they are not shivering. Look at what we are calling.
Thank you, Usman.
You cannot talk to your feelings.
Thank you, Usman. Thank you. Thank you for calling me. Appreciate it. Let me take this WhatsApp call quickly. Good afternoon to you.
I greet you. Good afternoon.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Sharif.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
All right, I can hear you.
Good afternoon to you. Yeah, Sharif Baba, how are you doing?
Very well.
Good to hear your voice again. Yeah, very quickly, I know we haven't got much time. Now, the tape you played, the first tape you played of is it the Muslim Society?
Yes, Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, yes.
Okay, and the comment he made. Sharif, you see, comments like that, with all due respect, and I'm being honest with you, comments like that are the reason, or is the reason Nigeria may never get out of this, quagmire or this situation is finds itself. Look at such statements, Sheriff. Now, let's analyze. A lot of people have talked about this. There have been analyses, there have been commentaries and all that. What the President of the United States said was that he was coming to fight the terrorists. Now, incidentally, he said these are people killing Christians. Now, we all know that even Muslims are affected. Now, rather than this group to say, okay, thank you, Mr. President, for identifying that we are all in danger, at least the Christians are in danger. We Muslims are also in danger. We will appreciate it if you also fight this fight for us.
Thank you.
You understand?
Thank you. Thank you for calling me. I hear you loud and clear, okay? I heard you. 3:38. Let's take this call right here. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. I can't hear you. Do try and call me back, okay? Please do. Do try and call me back. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I'm sorry. I can't hear a thing. Let me jump on this one here. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, please.
This is a blessing from Oshodi.
Let's hear you, blessed.
Please, what I want to beg on my knees and pleading for please, Donald Trump, make it come and rescue Nigeria. APC people, they can't fight it alone. Every day, 200, 150, the people are dying. They are busy. Campaign for 2017 election, please. If the man can come and kill all the bands, the Boko Haram will be happy, be glad to welcome the man, please. That's my opinion. God bless Nigeria.
Bless you too. Thanks for calling. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Yes, please.
This is Mr. Sheriff.
Speaking.
God bless you.
You too. You have 60 seconds. Let's hear you.
This Barrister Peter Oku. I'm calling from the Nimiland.
Okay.
Yes. On the burning issues we are talking about, first of all, on the issue of students beating their class teacher to death, is no more an aberration. That shows you, Mr. Sheriff, the degree of decadence in our society. Yes. You look at the senators, what they are doing to Senator Tenacia, because she's outspoken.
That's not
They are trying to intimidate and harass her. Are they better than those students? Those children are like children of those senators. You know, the society is broken down completely.
Thank you.
You know, yes.
Thank you, sir.
And the U.S. should come and bomb to all these positions that steal our money.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Appreciate it. 340. Let's jump on this call here. Then we go and take some messages. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, Sheriff. Can
Yes,
you hear
please.
me now?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay. I think the line got cut off the other time. You talked about the teacher that was beaten up by students.
Right.
The principal of the school has come out to say the teacher has been a very, very sickly teacher for some time. Said he was involved in an accident, that he was the only survivor, and that he usually goes to the hospital like twice every week. He said he's never beaten any child in the school, but he was enraged that day when he saw the students in an empty classroom playing cards. So he decided to give them a stroke of the cane each. But one of the students now raised up his hand, and unfortunately, the hand, I think, hit the teacher's bad hand, and he fell down and collapsed. So, and they rushed him to the hospital. That was the story the
principal
gave.
Indeed.
That was the story the principal gave. Because I'm sure if there had been anything very serious, the state government, the Ministry of Education, all of them would have gotten up to do something. Moral decadence is to a penny now. So I don't know. I won't say may God help us. We need to help ourselves. Parenting has to be more intentional.
Right.
More intentional. Ekushe?
Right. Yes, ma'am. So a quick one. So I saw the update, but the update of the principal is quite immaterial. It's very, very immaterial because what happened. There was an attack on the student. The effort to spin it to say one of the students by the principal trying to spin it is quite obvious. You know, one hit. So the what's it called now? The teacher is like a toddler that will just give one blow, bang, hit and die or something like that. So it's quite immaterial to me, and I think our focus should be. I mean, the principal himself should be investigated. The principal himself should know that his job is on the line. I don't want to make it about him. That's why I did not mention him at all, because what he was saying was just too upsetting. Let's put it that way. Why would students be gambling in your school? What's the need for the spin of the story? What's it trying to hide? Who is it trying to protect? Again, I don't want to make it about him, so let's not even, talk about him. Let's talk about the fact that a student or students can be bold enough to attack their own teacher. That alone should set off an alarm in our heads. That alone should be the conversation. And that's why I focused on it. That should be the conversation. Let me go take some messages very quickly because of time. Let's see who is here. I have this one here that says, is there killing in Nigeria? Yes, there is killing in Nigeria. Why is Muslim body denying the killing of Christians in Nigeria? I see this as act of hypocrisy. Pastor Sunday from Aja sent this in. Pastor Sunday, you missed me, you lost me, quite a bit there, but I think I got the message you're trying to pass across. All right. Okay. Let me take this one here that says, when you say this is unbelievable about students beating teacher to death, I don't understand. Are you saying unbelievable that it happened, or it is unbelievable because you're surprised as it happened? So are you trying to tell me you are not aware there is cultism in our secondary schools? Are we truly bothered, or you just want us to, as usual, be reactionary? We're only being reactionary because this happened, and not because we are not aware of the decay, which means we are not bothered about the cause, but the hate, the effect. I think we are just being reactionary. Okay, he's now repeating everything now. Well, thank you for your thought. Appreciate it. Thank you. Let me take this one that says, I don't know where you're going with Bahrain. I have no idea where you're going with it. Well, let me go with this one here that I think I can make sense out of. Your name is Michael from Saboyaba. Michael says, I agree with you especially. To be honest with ourselves, if we flip the coin, and this issue concerns believers of the other religion, I mean the killings, I am sure things will not be taken this lightly. Maybe the situation would have been different if we had a Muslim Christian ticket as against what we have now. But in all of this, a strong political will is required from PB, that's President Tinubu, to nick this in the bud. It is also important to note that everything Jonathan was accused of now thrive under the administration unchecked. It is well with Nigeria. Michael, thank you for sharing your thought. Appreciate it. Let's go to Facebook. Let's go see. Oh, wait, let's go to Twitter. I think we'll take one or two from Twitter and then we'll come to Facebook. Sounds good. Okay. So here we go with this one here that says, okay, I've seen your message. Yeah, but we're not talking about that right now. We're not talking about that. Let me take this that says, what happened to the students? Were they arrested? This is very sad. This is very bad. Sad. That's Festus Umar who sent that. Festus, thank you for your thought. John Mark Innocent says, anyone who tries to deny the genocide in Benue Plateau and indeed the Middle Belt is not being fair to us, the indigenous people of these states. That thank God for Bishop Ezekiel, whose prayer was finally answered by the high heavens. Okay, that's John Mark. Thank you for sharing your thought. Let me see who is here. Let's go to YouTube. Let's take one or more from YouTube. Taiwo on YouTube says, the law should be allowed to take its full course. A full investigation should be carried out. The fact that the teacher has a pre-existing ailment is immaterial. The student's acts hastened his death. Okay, that's what you're trying to say. Thank you. Gloria Olaye says, what were the other teachers doing when he was being beaten? That's Gloria who drove that here. Gloria, thank you for your thought. Appreciate it. Let's go back to telephone. We'll take our last set of calls right now. 60 seconds, please. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello,
please.
Sharif.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Emma from Lagos.
Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yes. Nigeria Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs.
Yeah.
Where were they when they killed Deborah Samuel on the name of blasphemy? The people they've sacked, from their ancestral land in Plateau, Benue, and what have you. Where are they? Have they made any political statement since then? The fact remains that APC government can't fight security because they have been playing politics with the life of defenseless and innocent Nigerians. They can't fight. I wonder what's up. And U.S. armies are even waiting on the first place. This government can't sneak, terrorism on the board. And thank you. Good afternoon.
Thank you too. Thank you for calling. Nigeria Info. Good afternoon to you. That call has dropped. We're going to take another one. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Yes, please.
My name is Deborah.
Welcome,
Calling
Deborah.
from Myson.
Welcome.
Yes. So first, I want to talk on the student beating up their teacher.
Okay.
By now, I expect the Ministry of Education should have done something, and the full-blown investigation should be taking place on the school itself. And even before now, something ought to have been done because there have been reports. Yes, on this station, Maryann spoke last few weeks ago about drug abuse, something like that, addiction to drugs, and cultism. Something ought to have been done before now, and I don't understand why Nigeria always waits for something to happen before we act. We act when things are so worse. And it also speaks on how poor our education sector is in this country and how bad the morals and values of Nigerians, especially the Nigerian youths and upcoming youths. That's the children. And
Thank
number
you.
two, concerning the
Your time is up. I'm sorry, Deborah. Thanks for calling me. Appreciate it. Okay, Nigeria Info. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, please.
Yeah, if Nigeria want to deal with the issue within the country, it's just a matter of 2 weeks. A soldier came to this platform. I said 2 weeks is enough to put this in order as regard to what they call the Fulani herdsmen, as regard to banditry, as regard to Boko Haram. He said it here in your station to Jimmy Dusu. That's a soldier that always comes. He said 2 weeks is enough. So why not give him a chance or let him give us the draft on how we shall deal with it. If even the state want to deal with the Fulani herdsmen, let them import have what they call animal husbandry. Then every state or every local government should have animal husbandry. Go and buy cow in another country. You trailer to bring it to the place.
Thank
By
you.
the time if they have enough cow, do you need to go and buy from there?
Thank you.
You
Thank you.
flood their market with the cow.
Thank you. Thank you for your thought. Appreciate it. 3:51. Let's take one more call. Then we say our byes. Good afternoon to you.
Sheriff.
Yes, please.
Maruka from Pesta.
Welcome, Maruka.
Sheriff, if you know the number of young northerners that are under those key bandit leaders with the guns, very young people, and you wonder, uneducated and unskilled, except of course in the arm of pressing that gun and killing people. What the future holds. Do you understand? And they are recruiting more. They're recruiting more and more people, and they are actually acquiring skills, guerrilla war skills. We are sitting on a time bomb. If our army cannot get them where they are bunched up and eliminate them, maybe we should discuss with the Trump and use that the other, not the heavy option, the other light option, because I believe the heavy options will make the northerners attack non-northerners in the region. But if you attack all where those bandits are, Boko Haram are, militia are, just there, that area, it will work. We are sitting on a time bomb.
Thank you.
We are sitting
Thank
on
you,
a
Maruka.
time bomb. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling me. Thank you for calling me. Appreciate it. This is where I would call it a day here on Hard Facts. Yes, of course, because I beg to differ. Secondary schools debate season 9 starts in about 7 minutes. That's right. We would have our first set of students who would be competing for honors, competing for glory here at the season 9 stage of Nigeria Info's I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Tournament. So stay here. We would have 2 students per school. Yeah, that's the twist for this season 9. You'd have 2 students per school in the studio at the same time. It promises to be fun. You don't want to miss it for anything. We'll be streaming live on Facebook. We'll also be streaming it live on YouTube. So send the link to everybody and anybody that you know that wants to be part of I Beg to Differ. Send the link to them so they can join and watch and cheer on their school for today. It promises to be really, really fun. Let me give you an insight into who we're expecting today. On the stage for I Beg to Differ debate, the 4 p.m. match will feature the Outliers College. Yes, the Outliers College. The Outliers College, they are located somewhere in Bodita Surulere, right? And they will be going up against Elite Crop Schools. They are located somewhere in Ijegun. They will be filing out their best 2 as well today. And at 5 p.m. you would have Ideal Crystal School. They are at Olawale Ko, Olawale Ko here in Lagos. they're here. They will be going up against Best Gift Comprehensive School.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back. Good tasty food is worth living for. Worried about your oil every time you enjoy your favorite meal? Introducing
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.